My first one is the one that I've wanted for a really long time, and that is Isaac from Golden Sun.
Yes.
Possibly with Felix as an alt, with them kind of having movesets that are a combo of how they fight in the games. Okay. He will fight with his Gaia Blade and Synergy. So in that sense, he'll be similar to Robin in that he'll be a swordsman who uses magic. But obviously, the Golden Sun magic is very different than the Fire Emblem magic, and in particular, Robin doesn't use any Earth magic. So, and not only that, but Isaac and Felix fight with pretty large swords, whereas Robin's is pretty small. So it'll be similar in that respect, but also different. For his standard B, he'd have Move, which I guess would push people back or maybe grab them.
What about that as his side B?
It could just be his grab as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about that as a grab or a side B, kind of like Palutena's Reflect?
For his side B, I think it should be Ragnarok.
Okay. People who haven't played Golden Sun are going to have no idea what this means.
Ragnarok is he summons this giant earthen magical sword that strikes his foes. I don't think it'd be able to be quite that dramatic if it's a forward B, but I'd still love to see that move since it's such an iconic...
It could be like a Final Smash, but I feel like that would probably be a summon.
Yeah, I would say Final Smashes would be summons. I'll get to that in a minute. For his up B, he would have Growth. It would kind of be like Ivysaur's Vine Whip. But the twist would be, so in Golden Sun you have multiple tiers of magic, and the twist for Isaac would be as his percentage of damage rises, his synergy attacks get more and more dramatic. So it'll go from Growth, which is just one vine that strikes up into the air, to Mad Growth, which is multiple vines, to Wild Growth, which would, I guess, lash out at a bunch of characters around him in addition to ones that are above him. I think that'd be kind of an interesting way to use that whole tiered magic system.
That'd be pretty cool.
Kind of like how Robin has his multiple thunders. For down B, I think it'd be Spire, where he summons a stalactite from the ceiling that falls on people. Again, strength will depend on percentage, so as he takes more damage, he summons more stalactites. And for the final smash, of course, it would be Summon. And Summon, like the other special magic attacks, would also scale based on percentage, so they'd get more and more dramatic as he takes more and more damage. So he'd summon Venus, maybe for starters, summon Ramses, the giant sphinx-looking thing, and then, the other Venus summons.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a final smash that was only accessible if you had, 300 damage.
Yeah.
Never anyone would see that, but also how cool it would be when you do.
Right, it becomes this sort of thing where you kind of want to get to that point where you're kind of hanging on by the edge of by the edge of the stage, to use a Smash Bros. Metaphor, cool. So that you get the stronger final smash. And that's Isaac and Felix.
Woo. Yeah. And I don't think at this point we need any explanation why Isaac is a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Sun is one of Nintendo's only RPG series. At least only fantasy RPG series.
And it's probably their only C-tier franchise that's not represented yet. They're getting into D-tier and...
Yeah.
E-tier. It took me way too long to think of what letter came after D, but still.
F-tier, come on.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.